What was daily life like for Roman plebeians? Imagine waking up in a crowded apartment building with no running water or modern conveniences. That was the daily reality for many Roman plebeians, the common people of ancient Rome. They made up most of the population and had lives filled with hard work and family duties. Their days often started early, especially for those working in trades or farming. Plebeians who owned shops or workshops usually worked above their businesses, selling goods like pottery, cloth, or food. Farmers grew wheat, barley, and vegetables, and raised animals like sheep and pigs. Many plebeians also served as soldiers in the Roman army, fighting in campaigns that could last months or years. Housing was usually cramped. Most lived in insulae, which were tall, narrow apartment buildings. These buildings often lacked proper sanitation and had little space for each family. Poor families might have shared a single room with no privacy. Because of limited resources, some families had to sell family members into slavery or abandon sick infants. Women in plebeian families had little public authority. They managed the household, raised children, and often had little say in choosing their spouses. Elderly men were respected and helped care for the family when they could no longer work. Clothing was simple. Plebeians wore wool tunics, which were plain and inexpensive. Wealthier plebeians sometimes dressed more like patricians, wearing togas that signaled higher status. Their daily diet was modest, mainly bread, olives, and fruit. The government sometimes distributed free grain to prevent unrest among the poor. Religious practices were part of everyday life, with families praying at home and participating in public festivals. These events helped keep community bonds strong despite economic hardships. In politics, plebeians had limited rights at first. They could not hold high office and had little influence. Over time, they gained some power through the creation of institutions like the tribune of the plebs, which gave them a voice in government. Wealthier plebeians, like successful merchants, could afford slaves to do much of their work and lived in larger homes called atriums, similar to those of the patrician class. Overall, life for Roman plebeians was a mix of struggle and community. They worked hard to survive, cared for their families, and gradually gained more rights. Their experiences ranged from extreme poverty to relative comfort, but all shared the daily challenge of living in a society ruled by the elite.